Let me explain to you something. We're looking for apartment buildings. We have a lot of apartments, like minimum 16 apartments or 14 apartments. Let's say it's the minimum, up to, let's say, whatever we can cover with our pool of investors. What's nice about multifamily is like you don't have to put 100% of the money. You can put 30% of the money. The bank will give you the loan. There is cap rates and there are cash on cash values. Cap rates is if you bought a property that has 20 apartments that cost you $2 million, for example, and the cap rate in place today is making net income of $100,000 a year, that's 5% income. That if you buy it in cash. Now, you will be leveraged. You're going to take a loan from the bank at about 5%, and you're going to put down $500,000. The $1.5 million will come from the bank. The bank with you is going to analyze the deal. He's going to make sure you're not making any mistakes. So they're going to check the paperwork, they're going to check the building. You'll do the same thing prior, so you will not look like a rookie. You'll look like somebody, you know what you're doing. The bank is not going to lend to everybody. They're going to lend to somebody that has experience, that they trust, that they feel that they can do this with him. They like, and they have a lot of money to throw into deals that type, because they have like billions of dollars. They want to lend money for multifamily. It's considered very safe investment. Florida right now is growing, and there is a migration into Florida for about 1,000 people a day. People coming in. Every property I'm looking at is 100% occupied. 100% occupied. There is no even one vacancy. The rents are low. The rents, on average, in C neighborhoods, which is like not great neighborhoods, but in good locations. When I say good location, I mean it's close to the highways, it's close to the roads, arteries. They call it arteries, like really easy to get in, to get out, to go to work, whatever. Or there is a bus station, train station, retail spaces, whatever. That's a good location for me. It's not about the neighborhoods are changing. There is some kind of a transformation. So if we're taking a property that you put down $500,000, this property makes 5%, right? $100,000. Now you need to service the loan. The loan will be about $80,000 a year. You understand? So you're gonna make $20,000 a year on your $500,000, which is very, very low. But you're not gonna buy this property for this $100,000 income. You want to buy a property that you think, and you have a vision, that with a little bit of money, you can increase the rents to a point where the income will be about $140,000 net. So now, this taking under consideration, there is a vacancy, management company, with all the expenses around it, and whatever you're gonna renovate. Like if you're gonna renovate, like what kind of renovations you're gonna do? Are you gonna renovate like A-class? Or are you gonna renovate like just to make it look nice, paint a little bit, change what needs to be changed, and make sure the property looks good from the outside, reposition it, and then you're gonna bring more income. So the difference is this $40,000, you just increased, you can multiply this number by 15. About 15, that's like a ratio that people work with. If you multiply $40,000 times 15, you're gonna get to a number that's $600,000. So basically you did 2x on your money. So you put $500,000, let's say you put another $100,000 on renovations, so it's $600,000. You increase the rents at $40,000, and you increase the value of the property by $600,000. Down the line, after four years or 5 years, you're gonna refinance this building. Like if you're taking all these things that I just told you, you basically can refinance and take back all the money you invested, and now you have a property that all the equity is out, and you can invest it somewhere else.
After
Meanwhile,
4 or 5 years?
yes. Meanwhile, you're gonna make about 8% cash on cash. So that's the pro forma I work with. 8% cash on cash, while you're waiting for the value to go up, then to pull out at least 90% of your money.
Not 10%. You can't get to 10%.
You can get 10%.
But not in the C location.
You can get a 10% if you're looking for 10%, this market right now is hot. You're gonna most likely gonna find properties that they are 5 to 5.5 in place. Nobody's gonna sell you 6% in place. When I say in place, you have to take it because in Florida, the taxes on the properties, once you buy it, after 15 months or 18 months, they roll over to a new tax at 2% of the value that you bought it for. So in the first year, you enjoy the last guy's tax. But the second year, you're gonna get hit. So you have to make sure you're doing everything to increase the rents. So you can cover this, and you can cover that. But when you do the underwriting for this type of properties, we make sure we already take the new taxes in the beginning. So we know what it's doing right now.
Okay.
That's
2% is the municipality tax? Or the government tax?
It's like municipality tax, but we call it property tax. You pay to the city.
Yeah. It's a lot, 2%.
The city or the state, huh?
County. You pay to the assessor's office.
The county.
2% is a lot.
It's a lot.
Wow.
2% is a lot. It's running between 1.8 to 2.2%. Depends on the neighborhood. Depends on what you're getting. C property is a great investment because it's an inventory that will never grow. You know when it will grow? It will never grow. I will tell you why it's not going to grow. Because even if only if the city is going to build a project for free, then yes. The cost of buildings, just to build the cheapest building made from paper, like something with the codes that you need to do, is going to cost you $180 a foot. Okay? I'm buying C properties at $170 a foot, with the land, with everything. So you can. It's not going to be. It's just going to go up on rent. People will have to pay more rent, and the government will have to subsidize it. So I can buy 1,000 units of multifamily C properties. I know this rent will always go up because the next door guy is going to buy the lot. He's going to build on it. He's going to have to double the rent that I'm getting right now.
They will not increase the percentage of construction in each complex?
Even if they give the land for free.
No, but let's say you have now a law.
I understand. They give you more rights, right? So instead of building 100,000 square feet, you can build 200,000 square feet. So basically they give you like 50% for free just to build affordable housing, right? Even then, it's going to be at $200 because he needs to take a loan. There is soft costs. There is interest. So he's not going to finish at $160, $180 a foot. He's going to finish at $200, $220 a foot. So you will have to be more expensive than me.
And where is this area, the C areas?
It's right here. We're talking about 5 blocks from here. That's now you can do. This is A. Like all this stuff that you're looking at right now are A.
Okay.
This is an A location, but sometimes in the A location I can show you a B property or a C property. You'll see it. You'll see some like a very old property that is, but they're in Ventura. They're very expensive. You're not gonna make a lot of money here. You're gonna make money where you see some movement, some construction. You see somebody's doing a retail, has a new concept for something. So this is where you see the developments, and then this is where you want to go. You want to go with it. I was looking today on 2 properties. in the 80s. This area is like transforming, like Brickell. So it's not going to be now, but it's going to be in 10, 15 years. So you can buy an acre of the land today with multifamily on it, getting income, sit on it, and then a developer can pick it up from you like 6, 7 years from now and buy it from you just to build a high rise. Because you have it, the base you have it is very cheap. So there is different plays with this. I like it's very safe. What I'm talking about, the multifamily, to buy a multifamily, to renovate it, it's very safe. There are a lot of players. It's very hard to find a deal. It's like you looking at the market, you see people bought deals for, let's say, you want to do it per apartment. So here, that's how they do it. They do it per apartment. So you can buy, let's say, $120. This is the average, $120,000 a door. Okay, you want to buy for $120,000 a door. You cannot find them. But this is what's closing. But to find them, that's the difficult part. The most difficult part is to find them.
So
All the rest is easy.
what do you do to find property?
I'm using MTIP is innovative way of finding deals. I've been very successful using this platform, and now I have a flow of deals thanks to this company.